came in and has really put up yards and been productive. Close to 1,000 yards here today. He said, we're going to look on the play sheet, make sure we're getting him the ball, keeping track of how many times he's touching it. That's the game plan they're starting with. I'll keep you posted how that looks here in the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Longhorns ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Running inside. It's Durham. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
Got a man. It's Green. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's Levin. Finds his big tight end. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On 3rd down, here's Durham. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. They'll call a timeout. Play clock running short. It was down to 5 before the stoppage. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. In the red area, it's Durham. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it out. It's Wingo. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader, and he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to him on the ground. Makes it past the marker. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
You know, God bless Texas because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over. Obviously, guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football.
Makes a grab and room to run. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Arch is going to throw for it. Here's a heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Again, it's Brown. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. 4th down, Manning. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. They needed a bunch on 4th down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. A give to Brown. Maybe some room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Extra point here will tie the game.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the...
Pulls it in down the sideline. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. LSU quick to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Durham. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Quickly complete. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Might be changing the route. To throw, it's Levitt. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. The Tigers are marching down the field.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! And once he found open space. The band might as well start playing.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wingo. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for room. It's Hall. There he goes. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to Caden Durham. Across the 45. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Complete to the left. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. So they gamble on fourth down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
Fourth and long. I mean, it wasn't just fourth and short. Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there, fourth down and long? No problem. I got this in the first half.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Just feeds the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. The offense changing the play. Motion from the wide receiver. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now they regain the lead. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with UL Monroe taking on the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. And it's the Warhawks with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the second straight play. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Levin. Swings it out to his running back. Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. LSU right back to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route.
Eagle, splinter, escape, escape. Slot, replace, replace. Splinter Roman, Shredder. Why did he hit?
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Looking to convert, LSU comes to the line on 4th.
Landon. Got him. Iron. Temple. Whiplash.
Motion from the wideout. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Durham. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Eagle. Bear. Leak. Enter. Punch. Heads. Warrior.
Back to pass. It's Levin. Unloads to the wideout. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's finally dragged down, but what a return as he takes it out to the 46. Bunch formation for these receivers. Here's Arts to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. The throw. It's caught. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about...
Snags it, and there's running room. Smashes it with the stiff arm. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. From the red zone, it's Brown. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. A run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, This is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. They'll run with Brown. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Texas!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he tacked on the extra point. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. LSU quick to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Here's a give to Durham. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw at Levitt. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab on the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Handoff, Durham running left. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just Completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And hang on, they are leaving the offense out there. And look, I understand it doesn't add a possession to the lead with the field goal, but I don't know, it doesn't hurt to tack on some points at this juncture of the game. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Looking for the end zone. Caught on the outcut. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it with Caden Durham. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running it.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And look at the quarterback. Look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on fourth and goal. He wants to change this route. Before they snap it on fourth down, we have a timeout call. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch here in the fourth quarter on fourth and goal. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Lets it go to the end zone. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Here's Brown to begin the drive. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. One more time, it's Brown. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Well, here we are. It's every quarterback's dream. You're down by a score late in the game, 2-minute situation. You get to march your offense down the field and win this game. Use your timeouts, use the sidelines, clock it when you have to, and do what you practice every day, the 2-minute drive.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give, it's Brown. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Tigers enter the final minute trying to drain the clock. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Boy, at this stage of the game, when every snap and every yard counts, that penalty is costly. It's 3rd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Throwing Manning. Oh, they're after him. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Laterals it back. Rushes on him. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you've got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
He wants a big play here late. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no